Back from the bye and ready for the stretch run of the season. Tonight, the Boise State men's basketball team hosted Wyoming, and the Cowboys kind of limping into this one. Originally picked to finish second in the league in the preseason. Well, the Cowboys entered this one dead last. 11,000 strong, though, showed up at Extra Mile Arena tonight as we go to the highlights.
Yeah, after being unavailable in last Friday's game in San Diego, we saw the return of point guard Marcus Shaver Jr. We'll have more on him in just a second. But first, how about the tone setter from Chibuzo Abo? He has a clear lane to the rack, punishes Wyoming with the one-handed jam. But the biggest early spark in this game came from big-time bucket Shape. Look at the acrobatics on that layup. That was his first bucket on a run where he scored 7 consecutive points, shooting an efficient 5 of 11 from the field in his welcome back game. Also efficient from the three-point line. Hits that one 50% on the night, 3 of 6.
The Broncos would take an early 14-7 advantage, and they would start to run away. No luck for Buzo to convert the lob, but how about Naje Smith getting the offensive rebound, throws it down with the hammer, and Naje just being Naje. He had his first career double-double tonight, 18 points to go along with 10 rebounds. 5 of those boards were of the offensive variety.
Yeah, plenty of highlights, too. Throwing down the reverse dunk on that one. Almost looked like he surprised himself on that after his reaction. Well, Tyson Degenhart also having a phenomenal game. An extremely efficient 9 of 11 from the field. He was a perfect 2 for 2 from three-point range, leading all scorers with 20 points, 5 boards as well. The Broncos led the entire way, each starter scoring in double digits. There's Max Rice connecting from three-point range. He'd have 10 points on the night. The Broncos bounce back after the bye week. They take down Wyoming 75-63.
You know, that team was competing. You got to hats off to Wyoming. They're competing for every, they're competing every second. We shot the ball pretty good tonight, 61% in the second half, and 41 for the game from 3 and 53 for the game. That's good numbers and efficient offense. And I thought our defense was good and really good in stretches.
Now, as you obviously saw in the highlights, senior point guard Marcus Shaver Jr. returned to the lineup after missing last game with an injury. Shave scored 17 points, his most in a game in 2023. How valuable is he to the Broncos? Well, Boise State was plus 26 on the scoreboard when he was on the court tonight and minus 13 when he wasn't.
Yeah, it definitely helped my confidence. Once you see the ball going, I mean, the basket just gets bigger and bigger. I'm still not 100%, but it's just good to be with the guys, being able to help contribute as much as I can.
I'm never surprised by Marcus because I know how good he is. For him to come back and play like he did, that's impressive.
You know, it's hard missing such a big piece, someone who's been here with us for 3 years now that knows the system and that knows how to run the team. That's definitely tough, but it's good to have him back.
Now, Naje Smith, the guy that you just heard from right there, turned in arguably the best performance of his collegiate career. He finished with 18 points on 7 of 11 shooting, and he pulled down 10 rebounds. It's Naje's first career double-double. After the game, he enjoyed it.
It's always great, when you start the game off with a lot of energy, and thankfully I hit my first 3, it definitely helps the flow of the game, definitely keeps all of our guys into it, and then just helps our home fans. Like, I love getting them into the game.
They had kept us off the boards for the first 10 minutes, and then Naje kind of sparked that and got that going, and we ended up with 12 offensive rebounds for the game. Big part of that was Naje with 5. So he played with great energy tonight. That was really good.
Good to see the Broncos get back in the win column. They continue to keep pace with Nevada, second place in the Mountain West Conference standings, right behind San Diego State. Of course, the Aztecs still have to come here at the end of the month. Boise State back in action out on Wednesday. Yeah, it was really nice to see the response from the team after a tough loss last week, but man, did they come out hot. Yeah, I think the bye meant a lot to them. It's going to be fun to cover this team over the stretch run of February. We're back on the news at 10 right after this.